The hardest part in trading, I believe, is when you have a winner, how long do you let that thing run? When we're dealing with 5 and 6 and 7 point ranges for the day, much harder, obviously. But when we start to get these bigger swing ideas, this is a 15-minute chart, by the way, which is our standard bearer for Globex charts. We said make sure you paid 52s to 55s. That's this little nook right in here. And when we have this size of a bounce, once we got that first thrust up, and all of a sudden the market is bouncing and traders start to get their stops hit, this continues to run in that direction, and it's a lunch bound. So yes, we guessed right, 42s. We said at one point there will be a snap, and a pretty good one. We said under 52s. Be careful, because we thought there would be some support coming in, and the question was exactly where. I said that I thought between 42 and 47 that the buyers would come in. And at some point, the buyers, and we don't know how long that will run, but the lunch run, if you have a trailer, usually you're going to let that run for for a few minutes and see what you can get out of it. And then once you're starting to take out, like once we get past that 52, then it becomes obvious that we're on a roll to the long side, and we're starting to make higher highs, higher lows, and we've taken out that 55 area. So we know that we can go to any high in this swing back up to the underside. But there comes a time when it's going to make more sense for these traders who are long to take profits. And that's what really sequence trading is all about, trying to guesstimate. And that's not as easy as it sounds, other than hindsight. But we have to go back and look at the laws of proportion on a number of charts. And we have to also look and see where were areas of prior support that failed for those retests. So that's why I'm suggesting make sure that you're paid in that 52 to 55. If you've got a trailer and you want to push it, then you're going to see this 57 to 58 area as a retest zone. And obviously anything above that, good fortune. Initial breakdown zone is back in here at that 62. You can see this line of soldiers right here. That's your primary resistance for sure. Good night, Zeke. Take care. So we've had a V-shaped bounce, and when we get a V bounce, when we start this rally here, you want to immediately think, okay, any shorts I take are going to be just a contra type to this swing. There'll be a trend trade, but it'll be these traders taking profits, assuming they do. They don't have to. They can say, okay, this is a buy, I'm holding this because this is going to turn out to be a great trade. And now we're into what I call a range day trade, because both sides have money. And the rabid dog day has ended, and the umbrella trade has ended, and now we've got a significant bounce. So we know that we can assume that the low is in, and we can assume that we now go back to range type trading. Aggressive support is going to be 48. Paid by 58. And now we're going to go back to this notion back here. This leg that broke right in here, that's your resistance up here. Right where we had the sell start. Not the low, but in here. This is where your where your break comes in. There's a squeeze type trade right now. Anybody above 55, good fortune. And for sure, paid by this 57 to 58. I think that's what the shorts will use for their resistance on this leg.